Alright, so I spent about a week at my new place in Vancouver, and my trip was successful. I think I have a bit of footage that I want to turn into kind of a video about just driving across Canada. I did it in 4 days. It was, mostly uneventful, but there were a few things that were kind of interesting to talk about. It'd be fun to kind of show the map of where I went and just talk about that. But I am here in a beautiful place in Stanley Park. I think I want to set up a sort of work schedule where I actually come out here and just try to get some work done, 4 or 5 hours every couple of days. It is just gorgeous. I'm still, kind of finding my groove. So if you're looking for videos and stuff like that, stuff will be coming soon. This one's just going to be a short one. Actually, I do have some programming related stuff I want to show while I'm sitting here in the park. So one thing I'm really keen to get sorted out nicely is the ability to work at least on some elements of my code locally on my iPad. I have a VPS that I can use Blink Shell to get into, but I don't actually have internet connection right now, so I can't SSH into anything. It just won't work. And I can't run anything in this shell, anything substantial anyway, but there's this program called iShell that emulates a 32-bit architecture, and you can run Alpine Linux here. And I've been messing around a lot with other REPLs and trying really hard to get things working on here, currently to no avail. The only thing that does work is, theoretically, the Joker REPL, and as you can tell, sometimes things are just a little finicky on here. It's not a perfect system. So let's get into a bash shell. And let's try Joker again and see if we can get it working. There we go. So I actually can use the Joker REPL. This is all new to me. I just moved here a week ago. I haven't explored every nook and cranny of things yet. But I am nervous and excited about having moved to Vancouver. I really am looking forward to making this place sort of feel like my own, if that makes sense. I'm putting this video on this channel because I want to always promote the idea that being a programmer does not mean you can't also focus on other important areas of your life. There are many things that went into my decision to move to Vancouver, but on the whole, I just was interested in changing up my life a little bit. And I think if there's some kind of lesson in that, it's that if you can do it and you've been thinking about making some kind of change in your life, be it a locational change, vocational change, or anything like that, don't be reckless, but don't be overcautious, I think that might be fair to say. Who knows, maybe my own life is just gonna go completely sideways on me. Who knows, but maybe it's not for everyone, but I know for myself that I'm always happier choosing to take a risk. Alright, so I'm going to try sort of get myself a bare bones environment where I could actually do some arguably more substantive work. So you can actually install Emacs on Alpine, which is pretty cool. And I think that's loaded up, so let me create a new file here. What should I call it? I'll just do it in the root folder here. I'm not really doing anything crazy, so there should be a way to evaluate this, and I do believe I have to do inferior closure mode. In a REPL startup, you can use a Joker REPL to start up. and it pops it right into the other frame there. And classic 2x2, we have a REPL working here, which is fantastic, honestly. It's not a perfect situation here, so let's try that again. Still some bugs to work out in terms of usability on this thing, but I'm sure I can figure that out. It's more of an Emacs thing, not so much a iShell thing, so let's just do a one-liner. Okay, let's try call it. Not entirely sure what's happening here. So the REPL isn't working the way I expect, but that's okay. I'll sort that out later. I think a computer that you must be inside and connected to the internet to use is not as optimal as a computer that you can kind of take with you. And I want to love my iPad Pro 100%, but I can't do the closure development that I want to do on it, at least not exactly. I spent a lot of time trying to cross-compile the Lumo ClojureScript compiler, or pardon me, REPL, to get it working. I also tried the Plank ClojureScript REPL, and I had the same issue. It just hasn't been working for me so far, and that's purely due to the lockdown limitations of the iOS operating system. Apple just doesn't really want you to be using the tool as a developer, and I think that's a real shame because there's a lot of powerful features that I like. I really like drawing on the iPad. I really like recording video directly on it to do demonstrations. It's such a powerful, lightweight tool. I don't want to give it up. I guess I'll have to either crack my knuckles and learn how to develop iOS applications so I can build exactly the tools I want, or figure something else out. I don't know. If there's anyone who has ideas or something related to using an iPad for nice development, then let me know. No idea if that's going to... It did not. Let's just get out of here. We'll refresh this. Hey, there we go. I just love walking through the forest like this. It makes me so happy. This kind of stuff is actually one of the things that really attracts me to a city in general, is nice green space where it's pretty accessible. I mean, you could pop on a bus or on the SkyTrain or whatever and just find yourself in nice, relaxing nature, you know? And the city's still right there, so you can enjoy the urban life too. I mean, maybe not during this pandemic time, but granted, the city is still there for you to live in and enjoy, and you can come here whenever you want. That's my kind of life. Yeah. I don't really have much more to say for this video. Just bear with me as I still adjust to my new life, my new living situation. Let me know what kind of things you enjoy about my channel, what kind of things you would really be interested in seeing. I want to grow this, and I want to make some kind of nice impact on the Clojure and programming community, but also just as a human on this earth, you know. I want to share little bits of my thoughts in my life, and let me know if there's something that you'd love to see too, because there's a lot of potential, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. So yeah, that's really all I got to say. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah, that's all I got.